Okay, class, we are looking at solutions to the problems of urban centers. And remember, last lesson we looked at problems of urban centers. This time, let us look at their solutions. Number one, reclamation of swamps to create more land for expansion. For example, in Kigali, there are areas covered by Nyabugogo swamp, and I think this area should be reclaimed. It should be brought back into use. Land reclamation is a process of bringing back the wasteland into use. And therefore, if wetlands and forested areas could be cleared, the city would have enough space for expansion. Then we have construction of skyscrapers. These are stored buildings. Instead of building horizontally, which covers a large space, people should begin building vertically in space. Recycling or treatment and proper disposal of industrial wastes to avoid pollution. Strengthening of police force in order to fight increase in crime rate. We have developing transport systems, for example, widening roads and building flyovers so as to reduce congestion and traffic jam. Construction of more industries to create more jobs so as to reduce unemployment. There should be mass education, for example, in rural areas, educating people about dangers of rural-urban migration, and this will reduce on a number of evils in towns. Extension of credit facilities or soft loans to poor people so as they can create their own jobs. Extending essential services, for example, schools which provide education in villages, hydroelectric power in villages, clean water in villages. This will also reduce on people moving to towns to cause problems. Provision of decent and affordable housing or houses in towns like Kigali, so as to reduce on the problem of slums, and even there should be proper urban planning. Master plans should be made so as to reduce slums. How urbanization leads to environmental degradation. How do you think urbanization affects the environment? Through deforestation. For towns to develop, they need to cut trees to establish buildings, tax parks, bus parks, etc. Roads. Through swamp reclamation, towns degrade or cities degrade environment. Through water, air, land, sound, and noise pollution, air is polluted, water is polluted, land is polluted because of urbanization, because of industrial fumes, industrial wastes. Construction of roads, bus and tax parks also lead to degradation of land and environment. Urbanization promotes quarrying because all these buildings need sand and clay bricks. So during quarrying, environment is affected. It promotes industrialization. Urbanization goes hand in hand with industrialization, and industrialization finally leads to global warming, which is a threat to environment.